All right, next one on the list is number 32 on Module 6 homework. This one is very similar to the one that we just did, so maybe you can skip this one and try it, but let me still go over it. Let's see. An oceanographer claims that the mean dive duration of a North Atlantic right whale is 11.4 minutes. Now look, the word is. They're saying mu is equal to, equal to 11.4. So the claim being made is the null hypothesis because is equal to, and whenever a claim has equal to, that makes it a null. A random sample of 35 dive durations has a mean. Oh, all right, sorry. Before I go on, let me just go ahead and write the alternative. What is the opposite or complement of equal to 11.4? Which is, it's going to be not equal to 11.4. All right, these are like multiple parts, so I'll just try to do one part at a time. So they want us to use technology to find p-value. I would love to do that. So I'll open up my StatCrunch. But we have, the thing is this, guys, you have to know which function you are using. I mean, because there's so many functions to use. There's z-stat, t-stat, proportion stat, like a whole bunch. So how do you determine that? Let's read it. A random sample of 35 dive durations has a mean of 12.4 minutes and a standard deviation of 2.1 minutes. It really depends on whether you have population standard deviation. If you have population standard deviation, you go with z-stat. If you do not have population standard deviation, you go with t-stat when you are estimating or testing a claim about mean. These are the only two options. But some people may think that they have population standard deviation of 2.1, but that's not true. This is the sample standard deviation. So, unfortunately, this time, what is all this StatCrunch browsers? Oh. This time, we do not have population standard deviation. Therefore, you're going to go with t-stat, one sample. T-stat, one sample, and with summary. Now, if someone missed this, then go with z-stat. They will get the wrong p-value, okay? All right, type in everything, and once you know which test you are using, it's super easy. Sample mean is 35. Sample standard deviation is 12, no, 2 point, no, guys, I'm sorry. I'm typing in the wrong stuff. Sample mean is 12.4. Sample standard deviation is 2.1, and sample size is 35. Change the hypothesis. The null has to say mu is equal to 11.4. Alternative is saying mu does not equal to 11.4, and that's all you have to do. Ta-da! P-value is 0.08. And you know that's a small p-value. We want to round to 2 decimal places, so I'm going to go ahead and round that up to 1%. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, sorry. They said use technology to find the p-value, so I thought I had to enter p-value, but they want the test statistic t first. So, all right, I'll go ahead and type that in first. And then I believe they're going to ask us for the p-value. Oh, this time they want me to round to 3 decimal places. See, it's funny because we got all the answers up here. We just have to read very carefully. And remember, when p is low, you're going to reject the null hypothesis, reject that h naught. So, we're going to reject the h naught because the p-value is not greater than alpha. What a wording. Well, I want to say p-value is less than alpha, but they wanted to do it this way. So p-value is not greater than alpha. That's why we are rejecting this claim. So whenever you reject, you have evidence. You have statistical evidence. We're going to go ahead and just say there is enough evidence at the what level? Alpha level was 0.10. So at 10% level, 2. Now, what was the claim being made here? The claim being made was the null. We just have enough evidence to reject this null. So I'm going to have to say that I reject the claim that the mean dive duration of a North Atlantic right whale is equal to 11.4. Look what we just rejected. We rejected the claim that mu is equal to 11.4. So that's what you have to just type in for your last part. So that's it for question number 32 on Module 6 homework.